We're not on the radio yet, but we will be by the time people tune in. If they tune in. All right. Spam messages are out. Beat deck is up. Soundboard is up. On off. Okie dokie. Let's do this thing we call lunch. Right on the set. Ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 6 years plus and still running. Who'd have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. Because Lily is sitting here saying, hey.
He's going, hey, look at my butt. Look at my butt.
Yeah. And she's like, I want your work earbuds.
Although I died laughing when I saw that meme that I shared in Discord today, the alternate universe.
Yeah.
Just too freaking funny. And I had to laugh my ass off. Not yet, Econdas, not yet. But I will.
My butthole.
I will go ahead and open it up because you know what day it is today? It's the beginning of the month, and that means it's time for our monthly supporter race. For those of you who donated 500 bits or more or became a subscriber this past month, you are all entered in for a chance to win 500 Kodos. And when I say chance, it's a chance because maybe you win, maybe you don't. But meanwhile,
something's going to happen.
Giveaway is open, and Jack's got to load up his marbles and get that ready. I've already got...
I've got Pixel's Death Alley loaded up on my side.
Pixel's Death Alley.
I'm going to go ahead and hit start right now, and I will let you know when we're down to 10 seconds.
Absolutely.
So you do need to click or do !play on both streams, or actually on my stream, not
On Jack's
on
stream,
Laz's.
not on my stream. That's right.
Because you've got no chance of winning unless you tipped 500 bits at once.
I'm using my new favorite track for this, which is Portal Purgatory, because we love Portal Purgatory.
Anything with a ton of ejections is the way to go for that subscribers race.
Absolutely.
And Bridge Troll with 300 bits.
Bridget Royal.
Means Bridget Royal is getting a game key, and Bridget Royal is going to be getting himself a copy of R Clash Legacy. And oh, Lily just slipped a little bit, and that's no fun.
Oops.
Oh, ouch. So now the claws are firmly embedded in my back.
Oh, in your back.
But down to 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Here we go.
Okay,
we
dropping
are
down
starting
the pegboard.
Portal Purgatory. Good luck to everybody for your chance on my stream to win 500 bits.
And R Clash Legacy, $15.99 on Steam for that $3.
$3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Laz never even got in on my stream. So
I did not. You got better chances of winning because I'm not in on Jack's stream.
But Econdis is now in the lead on my side. Don't forget Laz.
Audacious ejected. Somebody else is ejected. I couldn't read it as it flew by.
And bye
Kensai GM, Bosch Allen ejected.
Econdis is gone. Mom is gone. Down to Bridget Royal.
Popped up.
And myself.
Ejected.
Okay. Okay. You have relinquished my shirt. And you're really not liking my shoulder today.
John Packslayer, Stymie LLTS, Bridge Troll, Fionwin, all ejected.
Oh! Ejections. Yeah. And y'all can watch
and the Maynard
turning around.
In for the win. Congratulations, the Maynard.
And Lily is trying to scratch her face off. Which I think is funny. So come
Tina
on.
just got the alert. What alert? That we're live?
How's it going? Oh. Bridget Royal coming
Baldo
down to
ejected,
the end.
Navalium ejected, Preston ejected, Zeke ejected, Botox ejected. Everybody was ejected except for our winner,
I'm
the
sending
Maynard.
scrolls to Bridge Troll.
The Maynard, congratulations on your win.
Bridge Troll is the winner, getting himself some scrolls, guaranteed not to fizzle. And Lily is now eating my microphone and headbutting me, because Lily likes to headbutt me.
Let's see, Maynard. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Maynard.
Make up your mind what you want to do. Okay. So that is done. We are done with that game of marbles.
And giving Maynard 500 crowns of the obsidian. Congratulations for the monthly race winner, the Maynard. There you go. I didn't realize I had that many crowns on me.
What? 3?
I had like 7,000 on me. Yeah. But meanwhile, we got to say big happy birthday to that fucker Sean out there. Hope you're having a good one, brother. Happy birthday, you old freaking fart. Have a drink on me.
Sweet. Oh,
as he
man.
completes another year around the sun. You're welcome,
And
brother. You're
Laz,
welcome.
he also got a present in the mail from dinner from last Friday. Got a fucking ticket for 42 and a 30 on Center Street. Bastards and those fucking speed cameras.
Hey, well, you know,
you
that's
should
his
go
own
to
problem.
court and contest that ticket and ask the question, when was that camera last calibrated? Yes.
I want to know who the actual witness was, because the camera can't bear witness against you. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, if somebody's bringing charges against you, you get to face your accuser. So tell them you want your accuser to come to court, and tell them to bring the fucking camera. Yeah.
That's right. Demand the calibration to be checked, because.
And here's a good one. I don't know if anybody saw this over the weekend. Apparently, there was a basketball game where a fan threw a water bottle that nearly hit a player as they were headed to the locker room. Nearly hit a player. And they arrested this guy for assault. And I'm like, man.
And gave him a felony assault.
And gave him a felony assault. Okay. First off, in order for an assault to happen, you have to make contact. So if it nearly hit him, where the fuck did they come up with an assault charge if nobody was touched during the course of this water bottle? You can't charge with assault if nobody was injured or nobody was hit or touched during this. So how the fuck did they come up with felony assault on a near miss? I really want to know. And you know, if they get away with this bullshit, you know.
Well, it will be dropped and he'll be banned from the sport.
No, assault is the physical action of touching or assaulting somebody. Not the thought of or near miss. I'm sorry, we're not playing horseshoes, hand grenades, or neutron bombs here. Nobody got hit.
There's two different issues. Like the assault charge, since it didn't actually impact the player, absolutely. Should he be completely banned from the arena
absolutely.
for life for fucking throwing shit? Absolutely. Reckless endangerment.
Yeah, first off, it was assault with a deadly weapon. It was a fucking bottle of water, for crying out loud. It wasn't a frozen bottle of water. It was a plastic bottle of water. Hello, let me assault myself with this plastic bottle of water. Yeah,
Last,
as I repeatedly bash myself.
In the eye, it could blind you, though.
Yeah, but that's not a deadly weapon. I'm sorry. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah,
I agree. People need to stop throwing shit. I agree. People shouldn't be doing that. But what if it hit him in the eye? Well, he'd be without an eye, you know. But just stupid shit, you know. And of course, I hope he gets a good lawyer and beats that one. But assault with a deadly weapon.
I think eventually
I'm gonna kill you.
Assault charge
I'm gonna kill you.
Reduced. And he'll plead bargain out, and
yeah, I'm sorry. If I gotta hire a lawyer, that lawyer's getting me off because
ban his ass permanently.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Ban his ass. No longer allowed in any sporting events for doing that shit. But of course, that ain't gonna happen either.
Well, the real question is how do you prevent? And I'm getting the instances closing right now.
Yeah, this is the second time. This is the second server side patch. We staying here or are we going?
Let's go ahead and hit no since it just came up and it's there for an hour.
We got an hour.
It'll come up again. Yep. But speaking of that, let's go ahead and go to the Tweeterverse. Because on the 28th...
Crash and burn.
It's quite possible we won't be having a stream tonight. Chris's old computer just died and the new one isn't set up yet. Working on a solution. And then 6 hours ago, the new machine is up and running, but I needed the full 3-day weekend to get back to 100% operational. Back at work doing dev stuff like nothing happened. going to work on one more patch for live, then probably some Lua calls, and then terraforming stuff.
So that tells me that somebody doesn't have backups of their machine if it took them 3 days to get it all back, because he probably had to do it all manually. Maybe. Back your machines up, people. Saves a lot of time and energy.
Yeah. Especially for critical stuff, because yeah.
Yeah, especially when you're a developer, your home machine crashes, you should have something, maybe a Dropbox backup, or, a NAS box, or at least, some kind of, plug in a USB drive and back up your shit once a week, so that, if you ever lose it, but.
Yes. You back your machine up.
Hey, I back all three of them up every Sunday night to my NAS drive, brothers and sisters. Believe me. And again, everything else that's mission critical is backed up on Dropbox. So if a drive crashes, I just pull that drive, put it back in, Dropbox reloads everything, and boom, I'm back in action. So I learned that lesson the hard way after years and years ago, and I don't need backups. I don't need backups until I started having mission critical stuff that I really need to have backups of. So,
and I'm willing to bet I can guess what that patch was for.
that next tweet,
because that reminder, sales end at noon today, and quickly go back to the game and see that some of those 2-hour sales are still ongoing.
Yeah.
And end in 43 minutes.
Is somebody go see if double XP is stopped, or maybe that's what the second server side patch was for, because they forgot to do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bridge Troll.
No, Bridget Royal with 300 bits on last stream.
This last update.
Oh, and F this last update. Yeah. Are Bridget Royal, are you trying to say that, hey, I wish we were informed of what was going to go in this update, so that way we could have tested it on the QA server and provided some feedback as far as what things are going on? Yeah, and Deconda say no.
No.
Yes.
And Bridge Troll's got himself a copy of Arcalash Legacy on Steam.
That's what I just gave him. That's what I just gave him.
Did he just get that from you too?
Yeah, he just got that from me earlier.
Okay, well then I'm not going to give him that one. I guess that'll go to our final winner of the day. So should I give him a copy of the next game in line? I'm going to guess you have the same game in line.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Combat Wings Battle of Britain. Okay, so he's going to get himself a copy of Combat Wings, because we don't want him to have duplicates. And that is currently not showing. So I have to actually click on it and go to Steam to find out it's $4.99 for Bridge Troll. Congratulations, Bridge Troll. And thank you for your support. Love you, man. One of these days, we got to play some GTA again.
Okay. We got stuff. Oh. New York calls it menacing and assault. Assault and battery. Yeah. Battery's a fantastic song by Metallica. But yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just gotta do this for shits and giggles.
You gotta do what?
Assault.
In New York,
Make a physical attack on. A concerted attempt to do something demanding. That is the actual definition. Make a physical attack on.
So this occurred in Massachusetts, right? It occurred in Boston, right?
Yes.
Okay. So legal definitions are a different thing. Okay. So in Massachusetts, an assault occurs if you commit an act which reasonably places another person in imminent apprehension or fear of either harmful or offensive contact.
I'm in fear of my life.
Winding up and threatening to punch someone is technically assault in Massachusetts. So yes. So that's one where not a lawyer. And if this occurred in Boston, the definition for assault and battery, up to 2 years in jail and $1,000 fine. But an act which reasonably places another person in imminent apprehension or fear of either harmful or offensive contact. So, yes, that would be assault that he should be charged with. And they probably upped it to felony because he's a basketball player and makes millions of dollars.
Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah. First off, he didn't even know the water bottle was coming at him. He didn't even see the water bottle. Somebody else pointed it out. So I doubt he was in fear or imminent danger because he wasn't even aware it happened. But anyway. Yeah, right. Lucky they're not saying it's a hate crime. Really, Candace.
Well, it is. It is a hate crime.
I hate basketball players.
It is a hate crime, just not racially motivated hate crime. But yes, hate the player, not the game. Or
We've got more updates to get to, but before we do that, I think we should go to this other topic. Do we want to cover these two topics real quick?
Oh man, let's go for the community vids.
Because yeah, this one made me chuckle today.
Yeah.
Let's get these over here.
PvP community videos. Hi there. Here's a list of videos that demonstrate PvP in the game Shroud of the Avatar. We'll only be listing videos here which offer explanations to flagging, PvP techniques, or other helpful information that can allow players easier entry into PvP gameplay. Okay. First up, flagging for PvP, which is done by Queen Bee.
Released just a couple days ago.
Released a couple of days ago. It is an 11-minute long video.
They're both 11 minutes long, 11 and change.
Okay.
And Job's video is really fresh out there for you folks. Comes to you from...
Then the PvP guidance by Job. Hold on. Do you have your friends list up?
I can.
Okay. Hold on.
Why?
Go look for Job. He's probably one of your friends.
Oh, let's see if he's even.
Hold on. This is really important.
Yeah, hold on. I can get to it. I'm sure I've got him. If anybody's gonna have him, it's gonna be me.
Yeah, I do not have Job. He is one of those players that never accepted.
If he was a PvPer and he did it right, Job. So you want to know that he was last online March 12th, 2020. Hasn't been online for
March
over
12th,
a year.
2020. And this Death of Ravenswood video, which was posted in this PvP guidance, was released 5 years ago.
2016, 5 years ago. That's right. So I guess PvP hasn't changed much in 5+ years, is what we're being told here.
Which is release 36 a year before release.
Yeah, now you know. Okay, good.
So this is still early access, so not even post-release.
I didn't even notice that. Let's
yeah,
open that up.
This is when it was still beta, alpha, beta.
Let's see. I didn't
whatever
even
you want
notice
to
that.
call it. Yes. So PvP
early access
before
the game was even released.
Before persistence. Ooh.
From December 2016.
Yeah. So this is release 36, and remember, we are currently on release 90. So 60 months. Yeah. And then let's for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and go back to the game and bring up those awesome things on those leaderboards for the PvP kills in the last 30 days. We have 104 players participating. Majority of those with only deaths.
Yes. Not even
I really feel sorry for Foxy Valachi, who's got 36 deaths and no kills.
So can we reasonably say that only 65 people actually got kills, because kills should be you killed somebody, not deaths? Yeah. And that should be listed as deaths, not kills, right?
I'm willing to bet that if you go to the last 7 days, you'll see that Foxy Valachi has 30 deaths. I'm willing to bet that someone is padding their PvP counter just by killing Foxy Valachi.
You think they just got an alt that just sits there and gets
I think Foxy Valachi is the alt that just dies.
Yeah. And for the last day, we've got a whole 15 PvPers out there.
Yeah. Lifeblood of the game. And Mom's like, lol, pretty sure when Algarian made that post, he had no clue what actually prompted B's post.
Ding, 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 ding. Give that girl a cookie. Yeah. He made that post this morning.
And Algarian is engaging in lots of PvP just to make cannibal stew.
Ooh,
what was that, Mom?
Of unknown
the
origin.
Stuff first the other night, and the next morning you made that post.
Yeah.
It was actually, even me, the non-PvP crafter, was like, "You're an idiot" to the person who was throwing a fit.
Oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
But
cannibal stews of unknown origin. Interesting. So I don't know how he managed to get that. Did you give Jack some of them?
He made a alt called Unknown Origin.
Unknown Origin.
Origin.
Let's see. Do I have Unknown Origin on my friends list? Let's see. That might be possible too.
Yes.
Unknown author, unknown soul, unknown fire dance. I don't have an unknown origin.
Say that word again.
Unknown fire dance?
No. The one that starts with an O and ends it with an N.
Unknown origin?
Origin. Origin?
Origin, yeah.
Origin.
Like Origin Systems, that's right. Tomato,
Yeah.
tomato, potato, potato, origin, lich. Yeah, fight me.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good.
Or origin. Yeah, no.
And don't forget the infamous flamberge.
Flamberger. The
I,
Flamberger egg. That's right.
that would be the Fabergé egg, not the Faberge.
the Flamberger egg. That's right.
Flamberge egg, yeah, Faberge. Okay, but yes, we still have. But yes, Elgarian, please update that post because that is a travesty that you managed to actually put that out there as actually informational.
Yeah,
Something
pre-release.
a year and a half release, pre-release.
Goes to point out that PvP really hasn't changed since pre-release, right? Okay, just making sure we understand this.
Fragile. Yes.
It's French. Fragile. French.
Fragile.
The major award. That's right.
But yes, please. Hopefully, someone that they'll take seriously will actually point out. It's like, dude, that Job has not played the game in over a year, and that video is from a year and a few months prior to release. A year and 4 months before release.
That PvP hasn't changed, and again, try our method. Full loot. Let's see if it changes PvP for a month. Let's see. I mean, you tried everything else, and nothing else seems to be working. So what do you got to lose but to try full loot for a month? I mean, if it don't work, you say, hey, at least we tried it, but y'all won't even try it. I guarantee you.
Not only that, full loot, and then actually implement a real faction system.
Well, yeah, we've been waiting for that since day one, too.
Yeah.
Although
for a day, even. Yeah. Jaginki.
I did like the going to be working on some terraforming stuff. Maybe we're going to get the terraforming stuff that'll allow us to flatten stuff and play around towns finally. I'm hoping that's what he's referring to when he says that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's something.
He'll come back for a day, yeah.
Yeah, Jaginki's, he'll come back for a day of loot, for full loot for PvP. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
hey, there you go. We got one person right off the bat says, I'll come back for that. How many more people will come back for that? I guarantee you put full loot in, you'll get them coming back in droves just to PvP, just to get some good shit. Now, of course, when we say full loot, we're not talking about those store-bought items or those safe items. Those items will remain safe.
Well, we have to qualify that. Store-bought or pledge items that have not been transferred into a pattern.
Yes.
Because patterns are droppable.
Once you break it down, then yes, you lose all that to begin with. So you don't get those protections on the patterns. That's understood. But for anybody who doesn't understand that, we will qualify that for you. I think a 1 month full loot game test would make a major difference, but they really have to announce it out there to let everybody know, and not this, wishy-washy. We're going to do some advertising by monetizing somebody else's video. Yeah,
it's going to be something. Okay. That is our PvP community videos. Okay, let's see.
Let's talk about some updates. So we want to go to 4 years. All right, we're going to go over to 4 years because this comes from Vulcan Jedi, and Vulcan Jedi, big Twitter supporter out there, always retweeting us out there. And thank you, Vulcan Jedi. Also, Vulcan Jedi's got a another thing going on out there. I believe he's got a contest going on where he's giving away a whole bunch of stuff. And while you start on this, I'm going to go ahead and look for that. So,
okay, greetings, avatars. Saw an old memory pop up about Play Shroud for free until the end of May 2017, which was when I loaded. Which was when I loaded the game for the first time and started my adventure. Back then, you started up in the Isle of Storms, and I remember not even getting down to Solace Bridge until a couple of hours later.
What's that?
When the trial was over, I made it to Solace Bridge, where I was kicking a sick guy out of his tent for a place to sleep when it was dark. Then there was a second free event a year later, and I got lost on the overland map, and I made it to Sultan. I spent that time in a dungeon and was having a great time. Flash forward to later in 2018, and I got a signed physical edition and finally loaded up the full game. Spent a couple months trying to figure things out on my own and then started watching streamers play the game and finally learned how to play. Finished the road deed, settled into a pot, and started grinding for the Shroud. A lot of those early quests were mostly running past enemies, but got harder until I was around level 55, and I learned how to use a pet. Also grouped up a few times grinding XP, and finally around level 80, I finished up the Shroud quest solo. I don't ever recall looting more than maybe 2, maybe 3 artifacts back then. Now, not even counting dailies, I get 2 to 3 every few hours. I have a low-level alt I use for QA. I have been playing for a couple of days again, and this level tune had an easy time jumping from 52 to 62, and looting artifacts in level 1 to 3 zones is pretty satisfying. Leveling up taming was a long haul before and now seems much harder. Since I started, I don't notice anything different with stats in combat, but the skill gain rate needs adjusted. It feels like it's going to take forever to get this character's levels up where I will be able to solo the Shroud. As for my main character, I have never noticed any difference after one of the devs' balancing changes. My build is a mashup of a bunch of different heavy earth fire polearms with a pet. Only difference between now and 30 levels back when I finished the Shroud was back then I used a two-handed sword. I can't solo much above tier 12, but me and the pig can handle a single destroyer, and that hasn't changed in the last couple of adjustments. Only noticeable difference is I seem to be healing pet more, but destroyers getting killed faster. Loot from destroyers is still good, just sometimes it's like 4 or 5 without any good stuff, than the 1 or 2 with multiple artifacts. I've gone back to work on some of the puzzle and treasure zones, and I've seen lots of improvements all over, even in the starter zones, and artifacts seem to drop everywhere. In my opinion, this game is still awesome and pretty high on my list of daily games. And the absolute best community among the devs and streamers and in-game players. I can't wait to see all the new stuff coming. Thanks for being there, avatars.
Indeed.
Yes. And hold on, I got messages I have to take care of.
Messages. But meanwhile, Vulcan Jedi is also doing some Second Life support out there, and of course, he had another post updating Extra Life. I'm sorry, not Second Life, Extra Life. So if you want to help support Vulcan Jedi, you can go out to extralife.vulcanjedi.com and click on this link. I'll put the link over here in chat for you guys so you can go check that out as well. And he's giving away some goodies.
Yep.
For Shroud as well. Actually, I will give you this link, and then you guys can follow this link yourselves.
Okay, you'll post it in.
Yeah, I
all the
posted it down
chats.
there,
Thank you.
down for you. Yeah, I'll put it in the chats. So if anybody wants to go check that out for Vulcan Jedi, because he supports the community as well, the community should support him and help him. And again, he's giving away some goodies. He's updated his list of goodies, so go check him out, and hopefully, with your support, you'll get some good goodies to go with that here in Shroud of the Avatar. So go help somebody else, and of course, and that's the way of the world is pay it forward, folks. Pay it forward.
Yep.
Pay it forward.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes. Are you ready to go back to some artifact changes?
Yeah, I'm looking just to see if there's any updated patch notes, which there aren't. So back to the Thursday's patch notes, because we have a list a mile long that we still have to get through, which we'll be here for the rest of the month going through this list, because we've got
the
nothing
Shard of
better to
Night
do.
No longer has a dexterity bonus or fizzle reduction. The base weapon stats are now equal to a basic dagger across all tiers.
All tiers.
The Sun Magic penalty has also been removed, and the Moon Attunement bonuses have been reduced slightly at Epic, but now scale.
Let's make it epic,
from
but
common
let's nerf it
to Epic evenly by increments of 5. The Lunar Hour bonus now scales evenly from 1 to 2 across the tiers. So I thought the idea was, for a lot of these things, was have some positives and some negatives.
I thought that every artifact had a positive and a negative, which should be a yin yang thing. Okay, if it helps you here, it debuffs you here, or it hurts you there, right? But not.
Okay, the Savage Sash of Swiftness now has reduced attack speed and move speed bonuses. The Sage's Sash now has a smaller intelligence bonus across all tiers, and now features scaled penalties throughout all the tiers, which increases the penalty for legendary and epic versions, yet lowers the penalty for common and uncommon versions. So some things have penalties, some things do not.
And you're better off having the lower tier ones because there's less penalty than the higher tiered ones, because the lower tiered ones ain't gonna hurt you as well as the higher tiered ones. And of course, you're not gonna get. Yeah, I'm just. It kills me when I see some of this, but okay.
Yeah. Yes. Then the Sage's Sash now has a smaller intelligence
because
bonus.
reasons. That's right.
Yeah. The Ring of Wisdom's bonus for intelligence has been greatly reduced, and the strength and dexterity bonus have been increased significantly.
Penalties.
Where does wisdom play a role in Shroud of the Avatar?
I didn't know he had wisdom, but that's just the ring's name. I guess that's an intelligence ring.
But why does it increase the smarts? I mean, that would be a ring of intelligence.
I was just going to say the same thing. Shouldn't it just be a ring of intelligence?
Yeah.
How about while we're renaming things, let's rename that one properly.
Yeah, because wisdom.
Because reasons, yeah. You just keep that on a macro, Tina. You're going to need that a few more dozen times here.
Reasons. Yeah, the Ring of the Gambler now has a reduced dexterity bonus, and the critical damage penalty has been greatly reduced. So these games of chance in the in Shroud of the Avatar, where gambling, does it really affect the slash roll and allow you to specify high or low that you really want.
But this next one kills me because for those of us who are used to two, now get screwed.
Yeah. Okay, Ring of the Frogkin now features a reduced jump strength bonus scaling from 0.2 to 1 between tiers, but the dual wear restrictions have been removed.
So in order to get to my old 2 jump rate, I have to have 2 freaking epic rings. Is that what they're telling me? What kind of BS is that? Might as well just get rid of all the artifacts now, which is probably what I'm going to wind up doing.
Yeah. I'll buy all your artifacts for a gold piece.
Yeah.
And can I also borrow that gold piece?
I will gladly repay you Tuesday.
I will gladly repay you the day after tomorrow. Okay, then the Ring of the Cuddlekin now features a reduced jump strength bonus, scaling from 0.2 to 1 between tiers. So, how does strength actually affect your jump?
I think strength bonus is just the bonus that you get for the jump. I don't think it's got anything to do with strength, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's the
strength has nothing to
jump.
do with the amount of your jump.
Yeah, it's the strength of your jump.
You could have a base 1 strength and 100 jump, and they will be the same level.
Yeah.
Makes sense. These nerfs are so fucking stupid in the name of balance. What
Designed
the fuck
by
is
spreadsheet.
balance? We all have access to the same shit.
Yes. I know, Bridge Troll. Did they delete that little rant that you had there a couple days ago? I know you put one out there.
Probably.
What was it, Friday or Saturday? You had a little rant about some of the new stuff. Is that still out there? We may have to cover that for you tomorrow. I know. I meant to bring it up today.
What is jump strength versus? No, it is grown. The rant is grown and morphed. Yeah, to include more encompassing things. Dual wear restrictions also removed for the Ring of the Cuddlekin, and it now also features a reduced dexterity bonus. But the Ring of the Battle Brawn bonuses for strength have been greatly reduced.
So everybody who is used to carrying around all that weight, you're screwed. Yeah, I don't know what is the brittle brawn. I actually wear that ring. Let me see.
It increases your strength and lowers your health.
Yeah. Again, I don't have. It's 12.5 strength now at an uncommon legacy. I don't know again what it was prior to that. I would actually have to change. Let me see costumes. Let me see what my carry strength is here. Yeah, I lost about I want to say 150 stones worth of carry weight just in my regular character the way it is.
Yeah.
I used to be able to carry like 1,200 in my town. Now I'm down to 1,023.4.
Yep. And the Pirate Tricorn Hat of the Captain now features a reduced move rate bonus. And this bonus now scales evenly between tiers from 2% to 10%. This hat now also has reduced magic resistance bonuses.
You know, this reduced. Just doesn't sound good for the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I Let's just do something. Let's do F3 and type in reduced.
Oh. Yeah,
and there are 74 entries for reduced, which not good.
Well,
not
if
good.
you just do reduce, it's
Yeah.
80.
If I just do reduce, it comes up to even more.
And
Actually,
if you do reduc,
it's 96.
It's 97.
Yeah.
97.
You got 96. I got 96 with reduc.
Well, maybe you spelled reduc differently than I did.
REDUC, right?
Yeah. I got 97.
I got 96. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to refresh the page or something like that.
Maybe I don't know. But yeah, no nerf bat encountered.
There we go.
Damn it.
Riddle Braun. There we go. I still got 96 even after a refresh. I don't know what the difference is.
Well, maybe I need to do a refresh and then hold on. You're gonna have to tell me where we're at. Okay, did my refresh. Let's do a reduc. Now it's 96.
Okay, so you had an older version where. So
yeah, I had one extra.
Something got taken out. There's one item that got taken out that wasn't a reduc.
Yeah, something got changed on these official notes.
You know, but okay. reduced. You know what? If you reduce it a lot, you're going to continue to reduce the player base. Reduce this, reduce that, reduce the player base, right?
Well, I don't think that's a concern anyways.
Yeah, Zucchini, just said the same thing. Reducing players one reduc at a time.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see.
Yeah, the new Skyblabber says they reduced the abilities of the baddies in the game. No, but they kicked our abilities. That is not balanced. Thank you, Noob Skyblabber, for that comment. Yes, absolutely.
What's not balanced, man?
But we have to bring artifacts in line with crafted gear. Well, maybe if we hadn't introduced artifacts in the first place, we wouldn't have this problem. How about those artifacts should have been made into craftable gear in the first place? Hello, McFly. Anyway.
Oh, man. You're talking about those things that we asked for a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
The best gear in the game is player crafted, yet we're going to waffle around that by saying
I got to go here with this because when we left on Friday, I had mentioned that I had just gotten my new toy, which is sitting right here on my desk. And yeah, it's a beaut. My VR goggles. And one of the first things I did was go out and do some stuff, but I also went out and watching movies on this is fucking awesome, by the way, doing other stuff. And of course, one of the first things I went out to check out was Ready Player One. Well, yeah, VR porn, that's another story. We'll talk about that later. But in Ready Player One, they made artifacts which were one-time, one-use, very rare items. So you couldn't keep them after you used them. You used them, it did something for so long of a time, and then it disappears into the void, never to be seen again. Maybe we should do that with artifacts. That's what an artifact is. You know what I'm saying?
But that follows the use of the thing called rares in the game.
Well, we killed rares when we decided not to sell more pixel crack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had somebody come to me and go, "Hey, Laz, you interested in maybe commissioning out my stuff and selling my stuff?" And I had to say, "Sorry, dude. Your stuff really ain't worth selling at this point because, Shroud math." Let's go ahead and make it available to everybody. That used to be rare, and what used to be $100 is now $1.280, and ain't worth nothing on the secondary market where it's selling to anybody else. So you might as well just put it on a player vendor and get rid of it. So,
Yep. Hey, because business models are important, man.
You know,
But
even at that, Econdis, even like the Dread artifacts, which I've been sitting in my bank since the day I got them. I don't know anybody who actually uses those things and goes out and recharges them for a second use after the first time they use it and go, well, that was worthless.
Yeah.
Anybody out there, show of hands, use those Dread artifacts? Please raise your hand. Show of hands.
That was underwhelming.
Yeah. Show of hands. Anybody using Dread artifacts out there on a regular basis, or even on a once a month basis? I'll go once every 6 months when you have to do something spectacular. Yeah, no takers. That's what I thought. No takers. And Econda's going, never used one. Yeah, I think I used them, once just to see what they did, and I went, yeah, I'm underwhelmed. It really didn't do anything. And then you got to make me run from here to there and back and there just to get a recharge. Yeah, no, thank you. I'd rather be out restocking my vendors, making money.
Last
TikTok. I know.
Have you looked at the time to see
TikTok,
that we need to talk about that NBN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar hosted on NBNN.info, where you too can just click on that calendar.
For those of you not in the know, we've got a new national holiday apparently. Because my calendar
lived in New York.
I know I live in New York, but nobody told me that I have national holidays ticked on this, and this is listed under fucking national holidays. Bullshit. Sorry, not that I've got anything against it, but that's bullshit.
Support
it's not
your
a national
friends,
holiday.
Man.
Not a national
Support
holiday.
Your friends. And it's not a holiday; it's an entire month.
Well,
it's
again,
Pride Month, not Pride Day, dude.
Well, again, the calendar is. Let's see what the calendar is.
First day of LGBTQ plus Pride Month. I mean, considering it's like you lived in New York when Stonewall actually happened.
Check this holidays in the United States calendar. Holidays in the United States. Well, I'm just telling you what the fucking calendar is called. Holidays in the United States.
Scroll back to February 1st. You'll see Black History Month too.
It's not a fucking holiday is what I'm saying. It's the holidays in the United States calendar, and they got this shit on it. It's not a fucking holiday. I'm sorry. Shouldn't even be listed there. That's all I'm saying. Oops.
Pride Month.
We are have all the pride
dress
you want.
Like a unicorn for someday during Pride Month. I am going to put glitter all over my body and do weird things.
Hey, I don't care if you
Annabelle and Natalie have a game today.
In a tutu, with glitter all over. Yeah. Who have a...
Annabelle and Natalie
have a game today again?
Yep, they have another game.
Update your fucking calendars, people. United States, get your shit together. It's not a fucking holiday.
It's an announcement for Pride Month.
I understand that, but
that
because it's on the U.S. holidays calendar, which it should not be on. Not a fucking U.S. holiday. That's all I'm saying. I got no problem with you celebrating Pride Month. I got no problem celebrating Black History Month. When do we get White History Month? Can I ask? When do we get that month? Yeah. When do we get Latino History Month? Asian American History Month? Indigenous Peoples Month? When do we get all that? Yeah, thank you. Get the fuck out of here.
That just...
Well, if you're going to be racist and do shit like that, call 1 month this, 1 month that, well, everybody else should get equal, right? We got to be politically correct, right? Yeah.
Oh, dude. It's like you don't understand, Les.
Yeah, I do understand. We got a bunch of
No,
fucking
you
pussies
don't.
running this country.
Oh man, that's just fucking stupid. Les, that's just lots of ignorance right there.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You know
Yes, it
why?
is.
You know who the minority is in this country these days? We are. Okay, so don't
No,
fool yourself. Yeah, yeah.
no.
I'm sorry. In the neighborhood I grew up in, I was that minority. So I don't know where you grew up, but whites were a minority where I came from. I had more Latinos, Spanish, blacks, and everything else around us than we had white people. So I'm sorry. We were the fucking minority where I grew up.
And who all were the elected officials?
At the time, I couldn't tell you because back then I really didn't fucking pay attention.
Uh-huh.
Mayor David Dinkins, the black guy. I think he was the mayor back around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
I'm just saying, we're going to be politically correct. Everybody should get their fair fucking share. Everybody gets a participation trophy, then I want my fucking participation trophy. That's all I'm saying.
You got yours.
Yeah,
on St. Patty's Day or something like that.
Where's my privilege card? I'm sorry, I didn't get that when I grew up. Nobody gave me a privilege card.
you did have a privilege card. You just weren't aware of it.
Yeah, bullshit.
And you still have it. But it is time for us to get out of here because it is
time for us to wrap shit up. We're gonna go ahead and just scroll through those sponsors real quick while we do this, just to flash them up on screen and give them the props that they've got. Don't forget to go check out shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable goods. And of course, let's go ahead and find out what we're going to be giving away.
You're giving away R-Clash Legacy. I'm giving away Combat Wings Battle of Britain, and I gave that to Raluca.
So you're on the same bundle I am. I know that.
Yeah.
Posing the giveaway. Let's see who's going to win it. Picking ourselves a winner. And Dev Losik's got himself a copy of R-Clash Legacy. Congratulations, Dev Losik. And of course, thank you all for joining us right here on NBNN. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here. Till then, I'm Laz.
Bye-bye. I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.